on a date, right? And I ordered 6 different meals, and this man do not want to pay for my food. I don't know why.
I'm upset because literally this man just brought me on a date, and he's not paying for anything, sir. Oh.
When it comes to first dates, most people expect the focus to be on getting to know each other rather than making large financial requests. That's why situations like this often attract so much attention online. Today, we're looking at some of the most surprising and controversial dating experiences where expectations around money, generosity, and relationships led to awkward and unforgettable moments.
I cannot believe what just happened. Like, I literally went on a date with a guy, and let's just say, mind you, he's sitting right next to me. I ordered what I wanted. He didn't want to order anything because he ate, so he just ordered a drink. I ordered what I wanted, and he hears it clearly because he's right next to me. The food comes, he starts making all these comments. Oh, you ordered that? Oh, you gonna eat all that? Mind you, I told him that my friend flew into town and then after dinner I was gonna go see her because she wanted me to pull up on her or whatever. He's like, did you order some food for your friend? He was like, if I wasn't here, would you order all that? Baby, you think I can't afford a meal? I said, honestly, if you wasn't here, I would have still ordered like this. This is how I eat with my friends. This is how I eat when I'm by myself. This man said, oh, I'm gonna go. I said, okay. He lays down $100, walks off. Mind you, he called us a black truck to dinner. So I rode with him in an Uber. He left. He didn't say anything besides.
One of the biggest reasons this situation generated so much discussion is because people have very different expectations about who should pay and what is considered reasonable. While some people believe generosity is important on a date, others feel that respect and moderation are equally important. Ultimately, disagreements about expectations can quickly turn an ordinary date into a memorable experience for all the wrong reasons.
Why did you order all these? Just 2 of us. Why did you order so much food?
Because I'm hungry. And then I got Jay, Kelly, Cash, and little JJ and Tia.
You the manager? Captain to the manager. Hey, I just met her. I'm not gonna pay for all this. So I don't know. Oh, you
yes, he is.
Yes, her.
Yes, he is. He said he was paying. And I told you that, and that's why I ordered all the stuff.
There's just 2 of us. I don't even know you. How much out
You know me enough to
Hey man, I can ring you up right now, brother. You got a card? You want me to cash a card?
Cash a card?
He got a black one.
Hey, look, I just met her, bro. I'm gonna have to.
Don't be playing. Don't be playing crazy now. You gonna beat on my kids. All of them.
Hey, can I go outside and come back?
No.
No.
I can go outside?
We know it's gonna be cash a card, brother.
Cash a card?
This situation became even more complicated because it involved additional people and unexpected expenses. When financial expectations are not communicated clearly beforehand, misunderstandings can happen very quickly. That's why many people believe that honesty and transparency are essential, especially during the early stages of getting to know someone.
Let me understand this. My lights got turned off, so I called my baby's father and asked him if he could get my lights turned on for me. He said no, because I have a husband and that's his responsibility. How is that his responsibility to pay my lights to get turned back on after they get turned off? That you have kids that stay here. You don't care about your kids. I understand that I have a husband, granted, don't beat me up over it, but we fell on hard times. So as my baby's father, I feel like you're supposed to pick up the slack. So you rather for your kids to be in the dark than to help your baby mother get her lights turned back on? What if I didn't have a husband? Would you have helped me then? These men is crazy. Sir, help me get my lights turned on. Don't worry about my husband. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a man.
What stands out here is the question of responsibility and expectations. Whenever money becomes part of a personal relationship or friendship, emotions can become much more complicated. Situations like this often lead viewers to ask whether the request itself was reasonable or whether there were other factors influencing the interaction.
It was good. And then yet, like, I'm just tired of, like, I don't know. The bill came. The bill didn't come. He asked for the bill. And in French, he said 2 bills. And then so they came. And I was like, if someone says, I want to take you out, then I want to be taken out, which means to me to pay and whatever. So we did that. I paid and it's fine. And then after I was honest and I just said it, like, I don't know. Cause I said like, yeah, I thought you were going to take me out. And like, to me, that means pay. And then suddenly his English wasn't so good anymore. when he was like, I don't understand what you mean. I was honest and like, whatever, what else do I have to lose? I just want to be honest because there's a way that I want to be treated. And like, I might as well just tell someone, like, what else do I have to lose? I don't know. And then like afterwards, he was like, next time I'll pay. Like unprompted, he said that after we were having another conversation. I said, okay. And then he said, are you free this week? And I said, yeah. And then I texted him after and I'm like, I had a nice time, thanks. And then he read it and didn't respond. And it's like, okay, I don't know. Like, I'm just tired of... I'm happy I was honest. But like, I just like want a fucking gentleman.
Going on a date can involve a variety of expectations depending on the individuals involved. Some people prefer traditional arrangements, while others expect expenses to be shared. Because everyone approaches dating differently, conversations about finances can sometimes become uncomfortable if both people are not on the same page.
Why the hell do you invite me on a date and don't pay for my food?
Really? You put the phone out?
Yeah, I put my phone out.
This steak is so good. That's cool.
If you invite somebody, don't y'all expect them to pay for your food? You
Baby,
invited me here.
Don't you expect it? Like, I don't pay for women if I can't touch them. Y'all look like y'all think because you pretty, I'm supposed to be just cashing my money.
The point of the date is to get to know each other.
We didn't know each other. I'm gonna eat. You pay for your food. I pay for my own food, right?
That wasn't part of the. When you invited me on a date, I expected you to pay. I don't have any money, and I told you that. And you still gonna sit here and eat in front of me?
Why would you come to a date with no money?
I thought you was gonna pay. You invited me. I didn't make plans. You made the plans. You made the plans. You should have the money.
No, you said we should go out to eat. I said, okay, cool.
No.
We're going out to eat.
No. But who slid in who DMs?
That's fine.
You wanted me. Am I wrong? Am I right or am I wrong?
I'm just tired of these broke trying to use.
Nah,
I understand you. I'm saying these broke are trying to use.
Recording someone during a disagreement and sharing the interaction publicly has become increasingly common in the social media era. However, many people feel that private disagreements are often better resolved through conversation rather than public exposure. Situations like this demonstrate how quickly a personal disagreement can become a public debate.
Which restaurant he gonna take you to? What's the last restaurant your daddy took you to? Because you shouldn't be coming to him to be your daddy. That's not his role. It's a first date. I want y'all to bring that down to level 3. Y'all way on 10 with this foolishness and want to embarrass somebody. My second question is, have you ever been anywhere? Where do you take yourself? Let me see your checkbook registry. Let me log into your bank account and see what you feed yourself on a regular basis. Where do you take yourself for lunch or dinner? That's the next question I want you to answer. And then the third thing about this, come on back over here because I need you to understand what time it is. A real lady is gonna be there for the purpose of what it's for. She's not looking for food because she's hungry that she can't afford so she can take it to go and get a doggy bag. I'm gonna wrap this up to go. Why? You ain't gonna have food tomorrow? That's a poverty mindset. So a first date, again, is to get to know the person, to hang out, have fun. Y'all should be laughing and talking. It don't need to be a steakhouse. We don't even know if you worth a steak. You might just be worth a piece of bread. So ladies, young ladies, grow up. Get some maturity about yourself. Y'all buying lashes, booties, and everything else. And you want somebody else to feed you. Save your money, stop buying your body, and put it to the side so you can have some.
This clip sparked strong reactions because it touched on concerns about financial expectations and long-term compatibility. Many people believe that understanding a person's values early in a relationship is important because financial attitudes and expectations can significantly influence the future of a partnership.
So, but my question here is, when you made all this ordering, you were ordering this and 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 this, you never once said, hey, I'm going to order this. Would you like to share it?
Okay, to be fair, I was always raised that if a guy takes you out, he pays for you. That's just what life goes. It's just
okay. And I'm asking the question, yes. When you ordered this, did you have the intention of sharing anything with him? And did you ask him, would you like to share before you ordered?
I mean, I didn't ask him, but I kind of just assumed.
Lady, that's a yes or no question.
Then no.
Okay, so you didn't ask. So when you were ordering all these things, did you realistically believe that you were going to eat everything that was in front of you? And I'm not talking about you got a plate and you like my mom used to tell me as a kid, clear out your plate and eat everything on the plate. No, that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm saying is you knew, hey, oh yeah, I can eat this, I can eat this, I can eat this, I can eat this, because I have a huge appetite, but you nibbled. So I'm under the impression that you knew that there was no way I'm going to be able to eat all this. I could sample each one of these items. That was your expectation.
What made this moment stand out to viewers was the discussion about fairness and reasonable expectations. People often have strong opinions when they believe someone is taking advantage of another person's generosity. That's one reason why situations involving money and relationships frequently become major topics of discussion online.
No.
Do you want to be married?
Yes, I do.
Do you want children?
Yes, I do.
Do you think your husband will be a musician, an actor, or an athlete?
Yes, I absolutely do. What? Yeah, I know for a fact. That's the men that I be with. So.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
No.
Yes. Those are the kind of men I attract, I be around. My resume kind of speaks for itself.
You got no wedding.
This clip highlights how differently people can approach modern relationships and dating. Some individuals view relationships primarily through emotional compatibility, while others place greater emphasis on financial stability and practical considerations. These differences in priorities often lead to heated debates and conflicting opinions.
There's a house still in his mama's name. I just got back from reviewing a divorce petition. I asked the client specifically, is the house in your name? He's like, yeah. It's been my house since my mother passed away. Me and my wife have been living in this house. Several red flags is ringing up to me. Something told me, do a title report. Go to data tree, pull it in, pull the title history. The house is not in his name. It's still in his mother's name. No affidavit, no transfer on death, nothing. So now in the middle of a divorce that they were going to already sell the property, which that's what they hired me for. Now his mother's estate has to go into probate because the house has never been legally transferred. It's still in his mother's name, on top of the fact that community funds have been used to pay the mortgage, get things fixed and everything for several years.
Financial planning and asset ownership are topics that frequently come up in discussions about long-term relationships and marriage. Many people choose to structure their finances in ways they believe will provide security and stability. Because of this, conversations about property, finances, and relationships often generate strong reactions.
About whether there should be no-fault divorce or fault divorce. We were also talking about, should there even be marriages today? Kind of, what's your take on some of these issues?
Well, I mean, I love marriage. I've done it a few times. So, that's my thing,
A few times.
And I hate to say, in my younger day, I used to see it as a sport. I got married for sports. I did get married for the wrong reasons because a lot of women, they don't know how to, cash in on a marriage.
Oh,
but I had the formula, so I did it for fun.
Wow. Wait. What is the formula for cashing in on a marriage? Doing marriage just for fun.
Not cashing in per se, but getting a high value man and getting them to the altar. A lot of women don't know how to do that as you're a professional, because a lot of times as professional women, we lead with our education instead of leading with our hearts or with our, sexuality in a way. So a lot of women, they cannot get married to the man they want. And so, I kind of figure out the formula for it. I can teach y'all that want me to, but that'll be another service. One thing is with marriages, when you look to marry someone, you also want to see them as someone you can possibly divorce. And in a positive way.
Wow, wait. Say that again.
When you get married to someone, you want to see them as someone you're able to divorce. As in, you don't want to get married to an and he's there's going to do a divorce. Excuse me, like rape you, I meant to say, do a divorce. You want to get someone that you know kind of where their heart is, where their mind is. So if things should go left, you don't have to worry about turning into a vicious kind of person, even though things do happen. But yes, all of the husbands I married, I kind of figured it would be easy to divorce because I knew they were decent men to begin with.
This segment reflects a broader discussion that has become increasingly common in recent years regarding marriage, financial expectations, and legal protections. Different people have very different perspectives on these topics, which is why debates surrounding relationships, finances, and long-term commitments continue to attract so much public attention.
A couple was left blindsided when their share of a 40th birthday dinner came to $1,100. Yes, inflation was on the menu. No? Okay. The Redditor and his wife were going out with a bougie couple with upscale taste, so they expected it to be an expensive celebration, but not like mortgage payment expensive. It went the typical way. The birthday boy's wife paid for everything and then figured everyone would settle up later. And the couple expected their share would be around $300 or so. Boy, were they wrong. The total tab split between 13 people ended up being $540 a person. And the couple felt like they should have been warned ahead of time that it was going to be that expensive. And many on Reddit agreed. The restaurant had a very expensive prix menu, and the itemized receipt revealed that people had ordered several bottles of very expensive wine on top of it. But this couple had only had 2 cocktails each, which meant their share actually only came to $666, more than $400 less than they'd been asked to pay. But this whole debacle, like most restaurant bill problems, could have been avoided if people were just more comfortable talking about money. In fact, many etiquette experts say that discussing all of this beforehand is the only right way to handle bill splitting situations. And many suggest that hosts in particular should initiate these conversations with friends, especially in situations like this where they know it's going to be very expensive or there's going to be a huge disparity in alcohol consumption. It shouldn't be considered gauche or unreasonable for someone to simply say, hey, I can't afford this. And being willing to just discuss this stuff ahead of time avoids.
This final situation serves as a reminder of how important communication can be when it comes to finances and social expectations. Whether it's dating, friendships, or family gatherings, discussing expectations ahead of time can help avoid misunderstandings and uncomfortable situations. And with that, we've reached the end of today's video. Let us know which clip surprised you the most, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more relationship stories, reactions, and commentary content.